Stuck.
Looks like you're walking.
Looks like.
We can't leave yet. We're not finished here. Spectres are attacking the fort.
Seek no ground! Take them down! Not now, Evan! Hold fire! That fellow's not dead! Who's that? Shepherd, I said hold your fire!
This isn't over yet.
Hold there! None in, none out. Not living nor dead.
Name's Red McCraith. I'm obviously a Banisher. Open the door there. I've business within.
Your business is, if you'll excuse my articulating the evident, not my business. I have my orders. You can't come in.
I hear you, friend. What's your name?
The name's Andrew White. And you seem a pleasant fellow. I like a Scot, me, but standing here, I'm on duty. And when I'm on duty, I'm not your friend. Listen, mate. Folk in here have problems enough, and I can't be disobeying orders. Either priests or Pennington would have my gut.
Who is this priest?
Him is a her. Helen Priest ain't here. She's on an excursion to the outpost, search... Now, you want to lend a hand? Mrs. Priest and her party are over... If you could find her, and make sure she doesn't die, you'd surely...
Get in a fight and find your boss and dig her out of whatever hole she's in. All right.
They have Spectre troubles. Let's first clear the nearby nest to relieve the fort.
Heard any good scuff?
The dead are coming, and you want to gossip.
How holds the fort?
How holds the fort? Precariously. That's Priest to Williams, and that other
It's dangerous out there. The scav...
Right.
Find our...
I'll try.
Death knocks at their gates. No wonder they won't open.
They don't have a choice. Another attack may overrun them.
The nest might be near. There's a trail to follow in the snow.
I command you to leave now.
More coming.
Come and get your breakfast, boys. Spectres. The fort will run out of powder.
These pests don't spring from nowhere.
There's more of them. Never mind.
That's it. That's the place. Fill in the hole. Bury them all.
That should buy the fort a little time.
Let's hope it's not too late for the famous Mrs. Priest.
Something's concealed. Who's that?
Yes. Something's here.
I feel a draft.
From the invisible. I have another in sight. The mountain is awash with specters.
Did the foraging party really come this way?
That would explain why they haven't returned.
I feel something close. Help us, please. We have a survivor. Come.
I suppose we should follow.
Aye, he said survivor. Let's hurry.
This one's not been dead long.
Let's hope he stays that way.
According to our map, the treasure can't be far.
Looks like they were taken by surprise.
There might be a way to open this door from the other side. If the map is correct, the treasure must be hidden nearby. According to the map, the treasure should be near.
Get back up!
Did we miss a few?
Hurry! She's being overrun! Come on!
Could this be what's drawn on the map? These remains call for a ritual and a lot of caution. Something's nearby.
Where is it? Go then.
Show your shape in flesh!
Think you could take on a ghost?
That's not good.
This isn't over yet.
I summon you now!
Hogging all the fun. I have another in sight.
Time for my solo.
Get back up!
They brought more friends. You're on your own here, Red. You got it.
Stay put.
Basta.
Sharpshooter.
Years of practice.
Sebastian! I don't know how long I can keep this up. Come closer if you dare! Come on! Go back to the hole from whence you crawled! My bolt is shot!
Behind you!
There's more of them. Have some of this.
You sure you're not hurt?
I'm fine. Stop fussing. Off we go then.
A timely arrival. You'll be Haskell's Banishers. Thank you. Thank you both.
You can see me.
Clear as day, just as I can see. This is my husband. I am Helen Priest.
Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McGrath.
It is rare that the living can see the lingering dead.
All I know is one day I woke after 7 long years of grief, and my Sebastian was back. It was as if my prayers had at last been answered.
In times of danger, I am duty-bound to protect the woman I love. You understand?
What was it like for you? After my own death, I floated outside of time, without knowing what was happening.
Floating outside of time.
True love finds a way. That's all that matters.
We found the rest of your men outside.
We were overrun. I sent Matthews and Williams with the supplies to race for the hoist.
This was a risky expedition. But Helen had no choice.
I suspect that's so. Sometimes difficult choices.
All the courage in the world will be worthless if those in command won't match it.
Pennington did this while monsters relentless besieged the fort.
How so?
7 years ago, a plague came to New Eden. Pennington, they were dark times. Hard times. As second in command, Sebastian volunteered to stay, walled in, and now the Forsaken are rising.
Who would blame them? I watched them die. Sold.
Captain Pennington has...
Pennington can't have taken his decision lightly.
Is it harder, to your mind, to send someone...
We should get back to the fort.
A Banisher marched with my father's infantry. Good for morale, he said.
Soldiers usually carry their ghosts with them. War is good for our business.
I take it that's how you met. I know a soldier when I see him fight.
I never worked for the army, but something like that.
We'll come back for you, my friend.
My sympathies.
All this for 2 miserable powder boxes. How low has Pennington brought us?
If you didn't like him, why did you follow him?
I followed his reputation, but he's no longer the same man.
What would you do in his place?
I'm doing it. He sits behind his walls waiting for them to fall, and I'm out here fighting to live. We're fighting for our lives. The captain is in the way.
These internal conflicts are a risk for the stability of the fort.
A necessary risk for the survival of all. But I agree. This must end. You may leave the crates. I'll send someone back for them.
Yeah, the path should be quiet. We cleared the area of the Spectre's nest.
Well, that's a relief. Follow me. White! Open the gates!
Priest! What are you lot waiting for? Open the gates!
Go talk to Pennington. Make him understand, if you can.
Where can I find him?
He hides in his office. You'll find him there.
Where are the others? Williams and the other chap?
Matthews. We were ambushed. They fell.
May God have mercy on their souls.
There's ammo in the elevator. Send Shepard and Abbott to bring it back.
Need to find the key to open this. Storeroom. Locked. A store? Fernando's? Closed. Are we in the right place?
Try next door.
Anyone home? No one.
Papers in Miller's name. We're in the right place.
Keep looking. Vardy reads English extensively.
Well, nobody's perfect.
He's organized.
Disorganized traders lose money.
What is this?
A sansa. It's a musical instrument. It's Bantu, from southern Africa. Spectral traces around his bed. Rebecca, I presume.
I wonder, was he happy to see her? He's making protective amulets.
He's making useless trinkets.
And he works hard to keep it away.
What is he afraid of? What don't we know? Let's search the store. Surprisingly high quality wares.
Can't be many left in New Eden with the means to buy. He's doing surprisingly well for himself.
Where did he get the inventory?
Rebecca's will. She was rich. She left him the lot.
That's where he got the inventory.
No. The list matches his sales record.
Touch my money and I'll drop you. What are you doing here? Thieving, no doubt.
I'm no thief, Mr. Miller. I'm the Banisher. I brought Helen Priest back to the fort.
A banisher. Thieves lie. How do you know my name?
'Tis my business to know. Red McCraith.
If you are a banisher of ghosts, I have business for you. I'll pay.
I spoke to Rebecca. 'Tis she who... She worries for you.
The English have a word for that. Hogshite.
If not for love, why did she...
Whichever. It matters not. You're a banisher. It is your job to get...
Easy, Mr. Miller. Now, I'll need to
I sold them.
You did? To who?
I don't know. I wrote it down. In the register.
2 recent sales to the blacksmith.
A storekeeper hears much.
I'm a busy man.
How are things in the fort?
Look around you. Have you heard the sound of their I am a man of courage? I don't know what you people have done to this country, but there's little hope.
What think you...
I don't think of Helen Priest. I stay out of her way.
What can you tell me about...
He has no problem with me. I have no problem with him. He respected Rebecca's wishes. He gave me what was mine. My freedom. Her estate. And when them who...
Your stuff looks...
Now, my friend.
You've put quite...
You poked about my...
I know my business. So out of generosity... Not the wreath, not the amulet, none of it.
His brooch is working.
It works. She hasn't come back. I can sleep.
Ah.
Yes. I hear her calling, whispering my name. And wait, she won't leave me alone. She's an Akishi, a demon.
I need a job. Farewell to you.
You know where to find me, if you're buying.
Ingersoll's store and the blacksmith. Noted.
He'd sold it all. Everything she'd owned. And fast.
Why the hurry?
If we track her things down, perhaps they'll tell us.
Perhaps there's a key.
Now, Mr. Peabody, I shall drain the first boil. Ready?
Same sodding question every sodding time. No, I'm not damn well ready.
Excellent. Then we'll begin.
Be careful, goddarn it! Careful! Ah!
I know. I know.
This should be enough. Let's return to Kate.
Who the hell are you? Queen Ma...
Well, I've met Mary II, and she's a little prettier than I. I'm Red...
The Banisher come to gloat at sick old Cotton Peabody. Well...
What's the word around?
No one tackles. Captain came by once. Worried for Andrew White. Seems the old...
There's a lot of it about.
He sees ghosts in his sleep.
How's life?
What do you want to hear?
Tell me about Helen Priest. I promise it...
Lieutenant's wife. Stood...
Tell me about the cap.
Let you get back to him. The captain is the... Not that he calls no more.
Where did you fight, soldier?
None of your business.
This, comrade, is why no one wants to talk to you.
You know, soldier, you're a brawler and a rebel, and if you fought at all, I'll wait. I'm a proper soldier, me. Self-made, too. Left the family farm and fought under the captain himself, I did. And followed him here and joined...
When did you get sick?
What's it to you? I'm not so sick as I can't give...
Aye. When I'm sick... As you were, Mr...
Not like a...
My apologies. I did not wish to hush. Welcome to the infirmary. I'm Nurse Wings.
I'm a banisher.
Red.
What's the word around?
I don't see folk much.
No visitors?
Helen Priest comes when she can. Captain...
What about you?
I'm alive and well. I'll not complain.
You're a good soul, nurse.
I do my best.
Tell me about Helen Priest.
The bold lieutenant's widow. He's dead, so... She's as much a soldier as her husband was. A fighter.
I think I know how that... What can you tell me about...
He fought King Philip in the Wampanoag. Led his company well, I'm told. It's not for me to like or dislike him, unpleasant though he may be.
Times being as they are, how come you only have the one patient?
Mr. Peabody's illness is unsightly.
Did you...
If I did, I would not...
What?
Not my place to say.
I must insist. I have work to do.
Insist all you like. I'll not say. However...
Scrofula. Cured, some say, by the touch of a king.
Not many kings round.
No. There's just me and my professional... If I...
So...
That, sir...
I'm a person...
That's not the same thing. I was sick as a child. Very sick.
I fell in love with a banisher. One of the best.
And where are they now?
Antea died in the meeting.
Ah, that was you. I should have known.
Farewell.
Farewell.
How often, Abigail, must we have this fight? How often must we argue?
We shall argue until you hear me.
I hear you all too well. I hear a hoggish harridan, a narrow nag, a selfish shrew.
One of these days, I shall poison your soup.
And the day before, I'll take you to the highest cliff and push you off it.
Please excuse my husband. Here it...
Red McCrae.
Are you? In thanks to you, me and my husband
Your husband won't mind.
No. Why would he?
They need to worry about me.
Good. My husband and I...
Then you have my admiration.
You don't know how...
Anything talk-worthy round these parts?
Ferdinando Miller has been the talk. I like the lad.
He's Ferdinand...
Oh. Well... People say all kinds of preposterous... Mind you, the lady did die. The captain trusts her with his life. So do I. I like having a...
What's your thought?
He gave John a job. That was good. He saw John's eye. I have a roof above my head. My bed. We suffered for many years. By comparison, this is bliss.
Do you not find it dangerous out here? Just the two of you alone.
I thank you for your concern, but we...
I'll let you...
If you need...
You're new.
Name's Red McWraith. A Banisher. Come from...
You look a landlubber to me.
What's the word?
Look around you. We're barely hanging on.
The merchant?
Aye, the freedman. He's the only one who'll leave Fort Jericho. Some people have...
I'm interested in...
I did not. He died a hero.
Can you tell me...
A bold woman. Clever too.
What can you tell me?
What about it?
I don't know. Is he a good commander?
If, say, I thought him a blockhead, then I'd not say so.
I've met your wife.
She is that high.
Marriage wasn't for us.
No, you could...
Marriage is a union conceived by...
Aye. Our feelings exactly.
Regret? Oh, I have no regrets. I'll not say a word against her.
May you prosper in...
He that does...
Greetings. Welcome to Ingersoll's General Store.
A comb. Very funny. Red Mc...
I met your friend, Miss... I'm so sorry for your loss.
And she seemed eager to leave town.
The shopkeeper must...
Well, it's cold. Folk are hungry more. But
What can...
I like her. though she's impetuous. Thinking about it,
What can you
he lets me trade.
tell me about your...
The original Ingersolls in Boston was grand, but before Natty could return home, my husband died.
You never wanted to do anything else?
My husband was prosperous and affluent. The store is my business.
Shall we trade?
I rather think we should.
Ferdinando Miller sold you a few things.
You may, yes. Though I doubt there'd be much use. You can't miss them. They're the only ones I...
I must...
And may God...
Pretty. The work, I mean.
Not our ghost eye, though. Let's try the forge.
Good to see you.
Had any good...
I'll spill it.
Did you know Sebastian?
I surely did. Good man. A hero. Is...
What thing you...
Wow, she's like her husband. She reminds me of my old mum.
We've known...
In nigh on 20 years' service, I've not... But that was then and this is now.
Our...
They're farmers. No fighting fit, my fights.
Maybe they deserve it.
Maybe we do. Mind you.
As you were, soldier.
This is pointless.
Good day to you.
Miss? I'm the hunter Flora Abbott, and I never miss.
It is rare, but I
heard about you when you first arrived. Is your friend not...
She died.
Sad to hear it. Well...
What do you know?
If I did, would you listen?
How...
I do my work and do it well.
What can you tell me about Helen Priest?
Not my favorite person, if I'm honest.
Talk to me of Captain...
I've worked for worse. I'm able and I give him no trouble. And he respects...
So you...
I serve. In my way.
How did you end up in New Eden?
And yet, I am a New Englander. In time,
I'll take my leave.
A note?
Let's see.
Ferdinando was a slave. She was his owner.
She kept that quiet, as if it were of no consequence. We know where to go. The barrack room. A vivid, the quill resonates. An echo, perhaps.
I've only recognised my name in the list.
Distant family, but I can't disinherit them.
I would never ask you that. To have met you is already more than I ever expected. If I was to lose you, God forbids, I'd cherish all that reminds me of you.
There. If you were to lose me, all that I own would now be yours.
He claimed not to love her. Why lie?
Maybe he did once, and now he doesn't.
Let's see what he has to say about it.
Banisher?
Stuff look.
Now, my friend.
Folk talk about.
I know what they say. They say I am a murderer. They are. As she lay dying, Rebecca Hardgrave gave me.
How very wrong.
If it weren't for the captain, the good.
Rebecca was in love with you.
I was her pet. A dog nuzzling its master. She loved me, she said. I allowed her to think I...
You gulled her.
To a slave, a crumb of freedom tastes like a loaf. Enough chitter-chatter. Perhaps...
You're paying for this. This is the work. But I get the feeling it's... You want me to finish the job, then the story must be told.
I do not like this idea. This idea can shit itself...
Come on. Break the brooch.
No choice remains. Let it be done. And I'll be done with it!
Marty, you're here at last!
Step no closer!
I don't understand. Are you not glad to see me?
Now, Banisher! End this!
Not now. You need to hear the truth. That reminds me. Rebecca, you omit...
I loved him.
I was a slave! I was not...
What are you saying?
Love! No. I told my master what she... I thought you a fool. But no, you believed me because you wanted to. Yet you didn't...
I loved you, and you loved me. It was but a piece of paper.
You don't know what love is. You know only fear.
How very human of you, Mistress Hargrave. But hardly...
Time to give this love story. Ferdinando Miller. The world forced you into a lie. You are the tie that holds the...
No!
She's a ghost. Get rid of her. Wait.
No. But I have.
To hell with it. Your world is no place for men like... I chose to cheat. You chose to kill. Which of us, Banisher, deserves death?
Captain Pennington.
No time, no way out, no hope, no way in. No time at all.
Captain Pennington, sir.
Mr. MacWraith, you live.
There's work to be done.
Work? You had work. A mission. To bring one last glimmer of hope. To gladden our hearts before the pit takes us all.
You secretive bastards haven't helped.
The job is done. There's no more hope and little enough time. All that remains is the pit. Welcome to the last stand, MacWraith. Welcome to the end. A waste of effort,
Hardly. We saved a life.
For the sake of what? For the sake of days, a week, but the dead will come. Our throats will feel their bony fingers.
The people man the ramparts.
You sound like she has changed. Her return to Fort Jericho has made... I believe she did not fully grieve her husband's loss. Returning to the scene as... She'll join the lieutenant soon enough. When our defences crumble at the last, the pit shall take...
As the
lumps and bumps can...
Tell me more.
I did my duty and had the fortune to return alive. That's all.
I thought that too. I was wrong.
If ever I do tell.
Why did you come to New Eden?
Far from the many wars we fight, you mean?
Did no one come with you?
Keep to your business, son.
It's just, there's a portrait hanging.
I had a wife and daughter once.
Fair to say you're tactical.
The town was doomed to fall to the curse. We disagreed. Newsmith gathered the board and the governor let...
The governor is no more. His son takes charge. They rebuild.
Little Lammy Haskell? May the vacuous peacock rest him.
I crossed paths with the new...
Shame.
How do things stand, Captain?
Little has changed. The dead flood from the mines. We shoot them down again. The clock of our extinction ticks on. We may no more defeat the dead than we may vanquish the...
You must at least try.
We lack much, yet we are still... We hold to the last. We resist.
Well, that's something worth waiting.
I fail to see the appeal.
How unfortunate. Because thanks to you...
Permission to...
And if I refute...
Are you trying to recruit me, Captain? Do you really think...
If I were to offer enough shillings, I'm sure of it. I need... This key unlocks the unused watchtower. You'll bill it.
On the one hand, a captain beaten by the world. On the other, his rival, haunted and mutinous.
In a fort besieged by vengeful spectres.
Helen worries me. Sebastian's return has lit a fuse. Could be worse. Could be underground. Do we have enough Bibles for Hugh Batchelor? What do you think?
Don't ask me. One is already too many.
Banishers, may I have a word?
Helen, something wrong?
Apologies for disturbing your rest. I'm afraid it can't wait. What did you think of the captain?
I saw an officer alone. A proud man.
I did not see the tyrant.
Inaction is tyranny. He will not act, but nobly.
I do not disagree.
I too was a soldier. Broken and haunted. With Antaeus.
Leave Pennington to me. The good folk of the... You are Banishers. The dead, you'll have noticed, hammer at the gate. I would like you to go into the mines and find out what enrages them so.
And while we deal with the hordes of angry spectres, what...
When the mines are purged,
Much goes up.
I try, and
How's morale?
The fort has known better days. Folk deserve better. They fought...
What brought you to...
I came with Sebastian. Willingly, mind you. Sebastian courted me for 3 years. And here we are.
Is it your belief that Pennington's quarantine lies at the heart of the
What else? He walled them in. Miners, nurses, soldiers, the healthy up. I'll brook his callous coward.
How goes...
I'm not sure. I had never let go of my grief. My husband died in the dark, with nothing but my handkerchief to soothe. If each worthwhile thing in life is to be lived, and then when it is gone...
Love is all.
And yet I cannot hold him.
All things are fleeting. Gaze upon the ghost you love and...
Yes, 'tis a blessing and a curse. Let us make the most of...
Where do we go?
There is a second tunnel, into the mines. The entryway was walled shut during... Getting there will not be easy, but the barricade should fall without too much difficulty.
Underground.
If it soothes you, I too am taking a significant risk. The captain has a penchant for locking people up and leaving them to... Some years ago in New Eden Town, the captain locked up an...
Pennington the jailer. Do you speak...
I was away from New Eden Town at the time. Rumours said she was a witch, I later heard. Who knows what urges... He is a secretive man, and not...
We should go.
Then it's agreed. When you're ready, take the hoist to the waterfall, near the outpost you first found me. From there, it is not far to the tunnel. Keep your wits and all your...
An innocent woman jailed.
It's barbaric. An officer must be just.
As wolf
or else
belts
it all
go, it's
unravels.
pretty. But I've
Helen
more
is
than
right.
enough of them.
The truth
Folk in
lies
Boston
down
are not
there
short of wolf
somewhere.
belt. What do I do
I
with
suspect
this?
Deborah is at
You're
it
a
again.
merchant. Sell it.
I'd sell sunshine to the Spanish, but that is not the problem. We've more than enough wool. Wolf, bring me a bear, and we'll talk.
A bear?
I could get 40. No, 20.
You've saved our sorry asses, sir. Of that, there's no doubt. You've earned us a rare bit of rest, and that comes most welcome.
You all right, soldier? You look drop-dead weary.
The dead don't sleep, do they?
Your comrades think you're too scared to...
I don't give 5 shites what they think. They may tend to their...
Let's cut to it. I think you're haunted.
The Banisher thinks I'm haunted. I ain't important.
You heard the man.
Peaceful work. Good day to you.
Good day, mate. Red McCreath. Nah, too bad. I teach some of the lad.
I shoot well enough. Tell me about...
Mate, all... Helen Pre... They don't let women go to war. I fought side by side with...
How about...
Captain? You blame the curse.
Bennington's family?
I didn't say they died.
Where did you learn to shoot?
In the war, mate.
King Philip's War?
Aye. Joined up soon as I came of age. Shooting came natural. I'll be... And may the way.
I'd like to help him. Old soldier and all.
All right. Let's start with his billet.
Train band records are upstairs from the armory. Good to know.
All right. Where's the armory? Clever, as long as no one finds the depot.
Suppose we could check on it.
Right. Andrew's things. Where are yous? An award given to a brave soldier. I believe we found Andrew's things.
This is our best lead yet. Maybe we missed something in the infirmary.
Maybe. After that, we might look for his train band record. A metal trinket to mark a life of sacrifice. Oh, I bet he'd rather have his sleep back.
At least he made it home.
Aye. And he didn't.
Any idea who this ghost might be?
You may know a soldier by his trail of dead. Could be anyone. Pretty empty armory.
Looks like someone's been living in here.
13 years is a long time to live haunted.
White must have a will of iron.
Kept it to himself. Must have been hellish. I'll talk to Andrew. Might perk him up a bit. Should have had your breakfast, friend. Anyway, greetings.
I'm Antea Duarte. This here is Red McWraith. You choke. Are you looking for help? Who are you? This isn't... Are you the ghost haunting... Is that a yes? Mute ghosts take...
This is pointless. We're hunting in the dark.
First, you have to find out what's keeping him from... But if our friend here can't tell us what he wants, maybe... Do you want us to follow you? I think he wants us to follow him. He left stains. Clever. I'll keep an eye out so we don't lose them. Here, we can go on. I'm reminded of one of my first cases. The ghost was mute because the person haunted refused to talk.
So this one is mute because of Andrew?
I don't know. Maybe.